Welcome to a space where the world moves a little slower, from quiet morning walks to the scent of fresh bread and the rhythm of the needles. Let's find the beauty in the simple things together. Make yourself at home.
Hi and good morning. I'm out for an early morning walk with the puppy. It's just 5:15 a.m. But it's about 15 degrees Celsius. It's not that cold. And you can see over my shoulder here that the sun's just about to pop up over the horizon. It's probably be visible by the time I get home. And see what the pupster's doing. Can you see her in a bush there? So today I'm going to take you along as I go to get some canning jars. I figured out in Norway they used to use these glass canning jars called Norgesglass, which I just used for storage of dry goods and things like that. And a lot of people used them as vases for confirmations and weddings and stuff like that because they got a bit of a retro look. But they're quite expensive if you buy them new in the shop. I'll show you some prices, some price comparisons later on. But I found someone who's selling quite a few of them it's online, but he's quite near me, so I'm going to go and get quite a few of them today, check them out, check that there are no chips or anything on the rims or on the lids, and then I'll take you along for what I'm doing throughout the day as well. So we're just on our way back now, and I've just seen the cat is sitting waiting for us. She's usually not a big fan of Leia, but she tends to come with us for most of our walks. Today she stopped after a bit and she's just waiting along the side here. Oh man, I can't. Well, let me show you what the puppy's doing. There's probably rats or mice living in the field here. She's having a great time. She hasn't caught one yet, but she will do someday. Right, let's go and see if we can find the cat. I don't think you can see her, but she's a little black dot over here. I'll see if I get closer before she... Come on, Leia! Come on! If I can get closer before she runs off into the bushes here. No, into the bushes she went. Bagheera. Bagheera, hi. Hi, Pusen. Hi. Hi. Ska du vara med hem? Right, so I'm almost back home after our walk. And as you can see behind me, the sun is up. And the dog is still here. And the cat is here. Looks like it's going to be a nice day.
So I'm off to get the canning jars, and I thought I'd show you a few clips of what my view is from the car as I'm driving through my local area. Hi, I'm back home again after doing some tours around the house and the garden, and I thought I'd show you what I got. Wait, let's see. I went and got this. This is all jars that I can use for water bath canning. So I got a couple of different sizes. I got these ones, they're about 250 ml, which is perfect for jam. I got some medium-sized ones. I think these are half a litre or pint glasses. And got this one, which is the same height. You can see it's fatter. And then I got some large ones, which they may be 2 litres. I'll check it out. And most of them are Norges glass and says Norge on them. There's a couple that don't, they just say CG underneath, which is Christiania Glassmagasin, and it says Norsk, which meaning Norwegian. So, what I'm missing, and I've ordered today, is these rings to seal them. So they have this metal ring, and it's got a glass lid. And I checked them all, there's no chips. And then they have these kind of rings. This one's quite brittle, so it obviously can't be used. It's a rubber seal. And you can see it's got some chips, but it also feels a little bit brittle. So I've ordered, I think 30. Ooh. I ordered 30 of these. They come in packs of 10. Let's see, they just go on top like this. Then you put your wood, it slides inside. Good thing I'm practicing this now before I got hot jam inside. Let's see. So you put this on top, put the glass lid on, and then this one. Put this on, I suppose, finger tight. Once you've done them in a water bath can, they're the same as the ones I've seen people in the US use. You then remove the ring, and this should hold and be sealed. Should be able to lift it by the glass lid. So that'll be exciting. Looking forward to that. So all of these have to be washed properly, and then I'll sterilize them by probably boiling just before I use them. But that was really, really good. I can't remember. I checked what it would cost if I bought them new in the shop. Let me see, the little ones, I paid 30 kroner, a little bit less than $3. And they are originally 99 kroner, about $10. And then I found online the ones that are 700 ml, which I think are these. They're normally 119 kroner in the shop, and I paid 50 for them. So that's about $19. And I paid about 5. And the large ones, these have to be 2 litres. But I found for the litres, they're 149 kroner, about $15. And I paid 80 kroner, so about $8. But he gave me a discount because I was buying so many, so I got 21 in total. Oh, this is probably the litre jar. So I got 3 of those. I got 3 of these, which must be 1.5 litres or 2 litres. But I'm thinking these larger ones could be nice for pickling onions, or if I want to can just larger pieces of rhubarb to use in pie or anything else like that, or just storage. They're quite attractive. And the benefit here is that all of them have the same size opening. So you get one set of the rubber seals, and they'll fit all of them. The lids are interchangeable, so it's very convenient. Hi, I'm back again, and I'm going to be making some banana bread. My son has been asking me to make this again because he really likes to bring it in his lunchbox. So off we go. Right, so I'm going to make this with eggs, flour. I'm mixing some wholemeal and a wholemeal with whole grains in it, and baking powder, and 6 large bananas. So I'm going to do the bananas in the blender here. This is perfect to do if you got very ripe bananas. You can see these ones, they've been bruised a bit. So, at least in my house, if the bananas are bruised, the kids won't eat them. Of course, we could have cut off that bit. Right. Right, so I got all the banana out, and I'd quite like to ask people, what do you call this? One of these flexible spoons for getting the last bit of jam or whatever out. In Norwegian I call it a slikkepott, but in English I call it a Dutch spoon. Is that what everyone calls it in English? Let me know. So the banana peels, I'll put them straight in the bowl I got on the kitchen counter for compost, and I'll bring that out into the garden compost later today. I had to mute this part of the video because my son came in and joined me in the kitchen, and he was talking all about his Roblox game, and then he decided to be a dog, so he spent a lot of time barking. I thought that wouldn't be as relaxing to listen to for you guys. So I'm going to pop these in the oven now for about 45 minutes maybe. And each of these loaf pans contain about 1 litre each. So what I'll do when these are finished, I'll slice them up and put them in plastic bags so that we can just take out a slice or two as we need it. But I'll show you again when they're out of the oven. Right, so the banana bread is done, and we had some people show up that we weren't really expecting to, so we served them some warm banana bread and it was great. So this is the one we haven't started yet. It looks so good. And this is the one that we've cut. This is quite a compact bread. It tastes amazing with butter and Norwegian brown cheese. Some of the best things in the world. So that's it for tonight. I'm gonna slice this up and put it in the freezer, and then I'm gonna get on with some of my knitting. I'll see you next week.